Today is a great celebration and uplifting George Floyd, but day to day, it seems like nobody really cares. This is 5 years later, and we haven't got any new programs, we haven't got any new resources, and funding for the people that are out here on a day-to-day basis seems like a struggle, specifically for the black men that own property and businesses right here.
Tomorrow marks 5 years since George Floyd was killed by a Minneapolis police officer, sparking protests across the nation demanding police and racial justice reforms. This comes as the Department of Justice halted its oversight of police reform in several cities, including Minneapolis, earlier this week. Derek Chauvin, the officer responsible for George Floyd's death, is currently serving 2 concurrent 20-plus-year sentences. A state jury convicted him of murder. He pleaded guilty to federal civil rights violations, netting him more than 2 decades in prison. And closer to home, a local nonprofit hosted a rally in honor of George Floyd and his legacy. Our Fox 12's McKenna Marks spoke with people there, giving us a glimpse of today's call for action.
We are here in 2025 to commemorate and honor the legacy of George Floyd's life in addition to his death.
The 2020 murder of George Floyd sparked outrage across the nation, including here in Portland. The city saw more than 100 days of protests calling for racial justice, some of which resulted in violent confrontations between protesters and local and federal law enforcement. On Saturday, nearly 5 years after Floyd's death, Portland nonprofit Brown Hope hosted a rally at Revolution Hall to honor Floyd's legacy. Brown Hope founder and CEO Cameron Whitten says when it comes to racial justice, both the country and the city of Portland have made progress. But he also says we're still not where we should be.
The level of silence and the level of complicity that we see right now happening as there are ongoing attacks happening both locally and from Washington, D.C. on Black, brown, indigenous communities. There is so many obstacles and barriers. Where are our allies?
Participants joined together for the peaceful rally Saturday afternoon, emphasizing the importance of community.
It's actually a very uplifting experience to be around other people who are encouraging you and smiling at you.
As the nation remembers George Floyd, his death, and the legacy he left behind, Whitten says it's essential to keep fighting for a future that benefits us all.
We believe that this future can be one where everyone thrives, and by listening and supporting the leadership of Black, brown, indigenous people, we will create the change that we all long for.
McKenna Marks, Fox 12 Oregon.